Its origins go way back to the 80s. Even then, Audi was already using a dual-clutch transmission in its rally vehicles, and was thus able to beat its competitors as a result of the short gear change phases. However, the technology required particularly skilled drivers, as you needed to dismantle and readjust the transmission and clutches every few hundred kilometers. A necessity which would hardly seem justifiable to customers who've become used to extended maintenance intervals. A control system therefore had to be developed which would rectify these flaws. The solution lies in a compact construction and a mechatronic module, a control system which operates both hydraulically as well as electronically. Let us first consider the functioning of the dual-clutch transmission using a schematic drawing. At the moment, the vehicle is running in first gear, driven by the first clutch. Second gear has already been selected and is therefore pending, but the corresponding clutch 2 is still open. Now this clutch is closed and the first clutch is opened. The vehicle is now driven in second gear. Of course, all this happens within fractions of a second, so that the driver is not aware of any interruption. The following animation shows the compact construction and function of the two interconnected clutches. The vehicle continues to be driven in second gear by the second clutch. Third gear is already engaged. Clutch 1 closes until the initial power is transmitted. Then engine speed drops and the second clutch is opened. Engine torque is reduced and clutch 1 is finally closed. Now the engine restarts with its full power. Admittedly, a direct shift gearbox is usually associated with sports acceleration. However, the major advantages of this technological development should also be taken into account. The trade press sees this gearbox as being the automatic transmission of the future, as it minimises the power loss of automatic engines and the higher fuel consumption, not only when measured against a manual transmission, but also when you take into account the similar economy measures that you already know from the Lupo 3L. For example, the disengaging of the clutch when the car is driving straight ahead, if no power is required. Volkswagen's direct shift gearbox, yet another milestone in the development of vehicle technology.